Prayers up, blessings up, man. Listen, if you got a goal to lose weight, this video gonna help. In this video, I'm gonna explain why I don't trust brands and why I feel like nobody really should. That's why I'm always saying read the ingredients. If you like this content, like the video, send this video to somebody that you know want to lose weight, man, and subscribe, you feel me? But check this out. This is what I'm talking about when it comes to brand. I remember back in the days we used to get, because I went from the regular milk to the plant-based milk. And so I would go to a milk like this, you know what I mean? When I first started trying to lose weight, I made this switch and I noticed it didn't really make a change, and I started paying attention to the ingredients. And you'll see that, you know, you got calcium carbonate, natural flavors, which isn't natural, potassium citrate, jelly and gum. And so when I started to pay attention to the ingredients, I started making different choices, right? So one of the choices that I did, I made a switch from that type of almond milk to it was a brand called Simply. Simply made the almond milk, and it was like marketed like Simply, like it's simple ingredients. All they had was almonds and water in it. You know what I mean? And so we was using Simply. And then probably like a year after buying it, maybe a couple years, one time we bought it and I drank it, and it was like, it tasted different, like it was thicker. I asked my wife, she on the camera right now, and I was like, taste this. She tasted it, she was like, it do taste different. We looked at the ingredients and the ingredients changed. And so this is why I'm saying, this is why if you look at my content, I barely ever show the brand that much. I show the ingredients. Now let me show you another example of what I'm talking about. Like for example, this right here. Let's say I were to be a brand type of a guy that promotes brands. I promote reading the ingredients. I don't trust brands like that. And so like if I were to talk about this brand, and right now it's good because look, you got the water, the organic oats and sea salt. That's all that's in it. If you're not making this type of choice, if you switch to this and you're drinking plant-based milks, you'll notice that you start losing weight. Bomb. But let's say instead, if I'm looking at the brand, so I grab this thinking that it's good because that one was good. Look at the difference in the ingredients right here. You got the sunflower oil. First of all, why is it even oil in plant-based milk? It don't need to be oil in there. And then you got dipotassium phosphate, calcium carbonate, tricalcium phosphate, palmolive. So this is why I don't like to promote the brands. I talk about the ingredients because the answer is what we're looking for. To choose better versions of the food that we already like, the answer is in the ingredients. Let me give you another example of what I'm talking about. Hold on. So I'm over here in the bakery section. So this is the type of bread that we used to always get. We still get it. I get it because it's not made with enriched flour, and I like the way it tastes. I talk about enriched grains all the time. It's a process that leads to weight gain because the enrichment process, you could bring rice through it, you could bring wheat through it, and corn. It's a chemical process where they remove the germ from the wheat, right? So when it comes to bread, they remove that germ, and so there's natural nutrients in the germ. They add synthetic nutrients to the flour to replace the natural nutrients that was lost during the enrichment process. So it leads to weight gain. So when I learned that, I started to look for bread that wasn't made with enriched flour, and I found this type of bread. But here, this is why I don't talk about brands, because even this one, look, this bread right here, I loved it. I love it. It's an avocado bread. It was made with natural flour, but not too long ago, the ingredients changed. It used to be natural flour in there, but now you see right here it's made with enriched flour. So it's the same packaging, but the ingredients change. And I've seen that happen at least 20 times in the last 10 years. All right, so look, here go the same brand of bread right here, just a different type, and look at the ingredients. Organic whole wheat flour. So this is why I'm stressing this. I do not promote brands. I promote reading the ingredients. This is the founding principle of how I was able to lose 100 pounds, still eating the food that I like to eat. Let me give you another example. Hold on one second. So here's the thing about it. I'm gonna give you another example, but first I wanted to say this. Like, I heard people say that you need to stop eating rice to lose weight, and I tried it. You know, I tried counting calories to lose weight. I did the meat diet where I just only ate meat and nothing else to lose weight. I tried exercising heavy to lose weight. I tried a lot of different things to lose weight. But through my journey, the only thing that really worked was me getting aware of ingredients and choosing more natural options. This is very important, but also I became aware of how programmed I was to buy food based on the brand and the trust that a brand develops. But this is the problem. A brand can build up trust and then they could sell the company that doesn't have the same moral and ethical values. And now it's a new group of people that own the company, and they might switch up the ingredients to make more of a profit or whatever their reasons are, because they've been incentivized. And since we trust the brand, we're buying it thinking it's good, but the ingredients change. So this is why I'm saying, let's not trust brand, let's trust ourselves to be aware of what is the ingredients, what's it made out of. If that makes sense, let me know in the comments, because check this out. Here go another example. I like these cookies. You know, we used to get like almond, like we used to come over here, like I would get these type of cookies, but the problem is the ingredients. They're made with enriched flour primarily, and also it's a bunch of other things in here that made it hard for me to lose weight. But you see right here, the enriched flour, the reduced iron, thiamine, mononitrate, and all of that. So what I did, I started looking for cookies when I didn't feel like making them myself, that was made with better ingredients, and I found these, right? So if you look right here, this is the flour to make these cookies. You got the almond flour, coconut flour, flaxseed flour. But then also the chocolate chips, it uses cane sugar instead of processed granulated sugar, which also leads to weight gain. And you know, organic coconut sugar. Look at what all of these are, natural ingredients. And so when I made the switch from those type of cookies to these type of cookies, and I like the way they taste, I started losing weight, man. You know what I mean? But I just put a post up about these cookies, and someone was like, be careful, because this brand was just bought out by, I believe it's Pepsi, just bought this brand. So now let's see if this same brand keep these same ingredients. I hope Pepsi does the right thing and keeps the ingredients, because what I'm doing my best is to bring awareness because I lived 31 years of my life without paying attention to the ingredients that was in the food that I was buying with the money that I worked for, putting into my mouth, chewing up and swallowing. 31 years I lived without even looking at the ingredients. And when I walk around the grocery store and I look at what people are grabbing, I notice the majority of us were not paying attention to what's actually in the products that we purchase. And so I'm doing my best to bring awareness to that. We got to start reading the ingredients. And what I want to happen is, there's so many of us that start to do that, that big companies know that if they want to keep making a profit, they got to put better ingredients in the food, or we're not going to buy it. If that makes sense, let me know in the comments, man. My name is Jabez El Israel. I lost 100 pounds. But I did it still eating the food that I like to eat. That's why I wrote my books and everything like this. This was me in 2014. You know what I mean? I lost the weight, still eating pasta, bread, cookies, cakes. I was eating sweets, salts, all the things that a lot of people say you got to stop. I was eating, and I still eat to this day. And I explained how I did it in this book, Life Matters, So Let's Eat Like It. We've actually sold over 50,000 copies, man. And then we wrote our family cookbook, Life Matters, So Let's Eat Like It, the family cookbook. 62 recipes that fit these principles. And what I'm so proud about it is, we wrote this as a family. This is our family right here. And our children actually wrote a prayer in the book. We set a goal to hit best-selling author status, and we hit #1 bestseller on Amazon in multiple categories. Now we're a family full of best-selling authors. Oh man, it's all live. Shout out to everybody that grabbed a copy, and shout out to everybody that's sending us the before and after pictures and all the testimonials, all the good reviews that's on Google. It's all love. If you gotta go to lose weight, check this out. We're doing a 50% off sale right now for Veterans Day weekend. Feel free to grab it. I got the link in the description, and you'll actually see the discount happen on the checkout page. My brothers and sisters, if this video made sense, leave it in the comments. If you got any questions, leave it in the comments. And I hope this helped for real. Prayers up, blessings up.